Well, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever your current life situation is. Hello, YouTube. It's Jeffrey Kite back again with another episode of Kite's Curiosities. Got 4 TTMs right here. I'm wrapping up. I think this is the last little bit of the returns that I got last year, or I sent out last year. You see that one, February 10th, 2025. I sent that one out last year and got it back a couple months ago. But these are the last little bit of the ones that I got last year that I haven't shown y'all and featured on this channel. And they are all 4 hockey returns. We're going to delve into the world of hockey now. So, got one coming out of St. Petersburg, Tampa, Florida area, San Diego, California, Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Louis, Missouri. So let's check out these returns. Let me show you what I got here. So this one, Tampa, Florida. Here's the address right here. He stamped it on there. I don't know that name. It looks like it says Amana or something like that. But I did send this to 401 Channelside Drive in Tampa, Florida, at that zip code 33602. So if you want this guy, he will respond, but I don't know why. I don't know if he uses that lady's address or what for fan mail, but they seem to get you your mail back. So this is none other than Mr. Brian Bradley. Brian Bradley. This is a card of him in a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. He was a really good hockey player, sound player, but he did most of his work, good playing time when he was with the Tampa Bay Lightning. He was a 2-time All-Star for the Tampa Bay Lightning, 1993-94. Well, I don't know if I should say All-Star, because in hockey they have that All-Star team, which is like the football All-Pro team and that kind of thing. So he was voted to play in 2 All-Star games in 93 and 94. And he was on the original Tampa Bay Lightning team from 92 and 93. And he set an NHL record for goals scored by a single player on an expansion team. He had 42 goals that season. And they could score now. That initial Tampa Bay Lightning team, they were forced to be reckoned with. They could put some points on the board if you weren't paying attention. And for his efforts, he is in the Tampa Bay Lightning Hall of Fame. I'd love to find a Brian Bradley Tampa Bay Lightning card and get another one back out to him to have him, on that and kind of commemorate that Hall of Fame career he had for that franchise. So, but at any rate, this is what I had. He signed it and sent it back to me. Thank you so much, Mr. Brian Bradley. And he sent a little extra. Sent in this nice little Tampa Bay Lightning challenge coin. I thought that was pretty nice right there. Wait, it goes like that. There you go. So very happy to have that. Thank you so much, Mr. Brian Bradley, for that return there. Next one, let's take a look. San Diego, California. Come back in October of last year. This is from Mr. Randy Carlisle. You can't really tell. As always on these dark cards, autographs look better in person than in this video. But Randy Carlisle, I mean, y'all tell me what y'all think about Randy Carlisle. Randy Carlisle, he played in 1,055 games. Scored 148 goals, 499 assists, played 17 seasons in the league with several different teams. He was the 1981 Norris Trophy winner, which goes out, for those of you who don't follow hockey, that goes out to the best defensive player in the NHL that season. and he won that. He was elected to play in 4 All-Star games. And after his playing career, he went on to be a head coach, and he was the head coach of the Anaheim Mighty Ducks 2006-2007 Stanley Cup championship team. There is some debate whether he is worthy of going into the Hockey Hall of Fame. There's a Reddit thread, if y'all want to go check it out. Some people support him getting in. Some people are like, no. You compare him to guys like Dennis Potvin, Rod Langway, Larry Robinson, those great defenders of his era who were in the Hall of Fame, and they're like, Randy doesn't hold a candle to those guys, which I don't know. I mean, I thought he was a pretty good defensive player, but some people disagree with that, and they're like, no, he don't deserve that recognition. But I think he's worthy of Hall of Fame consideration. I do know he's in, I think it's the Winnipeg Jets Hall of Fame, franchise Hall of Fame. So they did honor him for his time with that franchise. But, I mean, I think he had a pretty good playing career. I mean, there's only been like 400 players to play in 1,000 games. And you think, well, I mean, that's 400. That's not real rare. But you got to go back, NHL's been around since 1917. So, I mean, we're talking 104, 105 years. To have only 400 players in that 100-year span to reach that achievement, to me, that's worth something. So that says something about his ability as a player. So thank you so much, Mr. Randy Carlisle, for blessing me with your autograph. If I find some more cards of you, I'm going to get them out to you. Let's see, next one. All right, Minneapolis, Minnesota. This came back to me in November. This is none other than Mr. Aaron Broughton. Aaron Broughton signed this beautiful 1991 Upper Deck card when he was with the Minnesota North Stars. Aaron Broughton, he is one of 3 Broughton brothers that played in the NHL. There was Aaron, there was Neil, and then there was Paul. And Neil, as many of you hockey fans know, Neil was on that Miracle on Ice team. All 3 of them went to the University of Minnesota and had some great collegiate success. Right off the top of my head, I can't remember if he was on a national championship team or not, if Aaron was on one of those or not. I do know the 1980-81 season, he led the NCAA, led the nation in scoring. And his brother, Neil, was the, Hobie Baker Player of the Year Award, which goes to the top collegiate hockey player for that season. So Aaron led the nation in scoring that year, and then his brother Neil was Player of the Year. And then after that, he went on to a lot of success. Aaron was on several U.S. national teams, competed in a lot of international competitions, had a nice little 12-year NHL career, played 748 games, scored 186 goals, 329 career assists in those 12 seasons, and would eventually be inducted into the United States Hockey Hall of Fame. That is different from the Hockey Hall of Fame. I think they call it the World Hockey Hall of Fame. That's in Canada. That's the big one. And the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame honors only U.S.-born players. So very nice. Very thankful to have Mr. Aaron Broughton right there. Hopefully I can get the other 2 brothers to sign. I don't think Neil's particularly into signing autographs. And Paul, I hadn't been able to find much on Paul. So this last one right here, coming out of St. Louis, Missouri. Got it in February 2025. This is from another great defenseman, Mr. Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown, he was a good defenseman, but man, he could score. He was like a high-scoring defenseman. Played several seasons. I want to say about 15, 16 seasons, I reckon. Played with several different franchises, and all told, 747 games. Scored 154 goals and had 431 assists. When he went over to the St. Louis Blues, did I say Browns? I can't. Goodness, went over to the St. Louis Blues in 91, 92. He scored 20 goals, which tied the franchise record for defensemen. And then the next season, 92, 93, he had 25 goals. To score that many goals as a defenseman, that's almost unheard of. That's incredible. Had a lot of success with the St. Louis Blues. Wound up playing, I think, a little over 300 games for the St. Louis Blues, and then bounced around the league for last part of his career, in different parts of minor league hockey and stuff, and then retired. In my opinion, he at least deserves recognition in the St. Louis Blues Hall of Fame, which they've just started recently. You have to play in at least 200 games for the franchise and have some kind of, accolades of some kind, win a Stanley Cup or win a major award and have some kind of distinguished accomplishment. And I think his ability to score and help that St. Louis Blues team out on that line is worthy of that recognition. So thank you so much, Mr. Jeff Brown, for getting back to me on that. So, well, there you have it, folks. What do y'all think? 4 really good hockey players that did some pretty incredible things in their career. We got shout outs to Mr. Jeff Brown, Aaron Broughton, Randy Carlisle, and Brian Bradley. Well, that's it. Tell me what you think. What do y'all think about these signatures down here? Some great hockey guys that you can get and add to your collection. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And don't forget the 400 subscriber contest giveaway. We got that coming up. We're about 12 away. I'll show the prizes again sometime this week and refresh y'all's memory on that. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do it. Get your name in the hat for that contest. I'll tell y'all how to enter when time comes. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. Till next time, y'all take care now. Have a good one.